In this video tutorial, I will talk about CSS Flex layout. It's very important to lay out and structure your website. So we have four on the first, four on the second row. Start applying display flex property to parent element. This will take all the elements in horizontal direction. You can also change the direction of elements. For doing so, you need to mention the flex direction property. The flex direction property specifies the direction of the items within the flex container. So you can do either use flex direction row, row reverse, column, or column reverse after applying these in flex direction. They all are pretty intuitive. So here we have used the direction row reverse flex direction. So it reverses all the elements. By using flex direction column properties, it's changed the direction of the boxes to the column. When using flex direction column reverse, it will reverse all the elements in the reverse mode in the column. If we have a large number of elements in flex container, it can destroy the width of elements. As you can see, our elements have shrink a bit. This is because we have not applied the flex wrap property. Flex wrap, it defines whether the flex items are forced in a single line or can be followed into multiple lines depending on screen size. It persists the width of elements. So we have used to parent flex wrap. Here is the code link. You can check it. So whenever window size are decreasing, it's reducing to one column, and whenever it's increasing, it's rise to two column and third, fourth, and vice versa. So in this example, you can play with it. Now, this is right time to understand what main and cross axes are. We can align elements within Flexbox in accordance with these two axes, main axis and cross axis. Main axis is defined by flex direction, cross axis it runs perpendicular to main axis. Flex direction row, cross start and main end, main start and cross end. File and with flex direction or row reverse, main start, main end, cross start, cross end. Flex direction column and column reverse, cross start, cross end, main start, main end, and flex direction column reverse, cross start, cross end, main start, main end. Align flexible items within flex container. Justify content. For horizontal alignment, we have to use justify content. Align content. For vertical alignment, justify content. Property aligns the flex items horizontally within the flex container. Justify content in space around items are evenly distributed in the line with half size spaces on either end. Align content property align the flex items vertically within the flex container. So here is the example. The first is flex start, flex in, it changed all to the end of the space center. It centers the element space between, it creates space within all elements, space around, it creates space between and sidewise space evenly. It's space equally space around and between. Flex start, it's make the elements to the start of the given area. Flex end, it keep in the bottom. Start center, it make it the center. Space between, it given space between means that above and at the end it make the elements space around. It given space around the elements, space evenly. It gives equally spaces. The justify content property aligns the items within flex container, flex start, flex end, center, space between atoms will equal space between them, space around, equal space between elements with half left side and half right side, space evenly. So here's justify content flex start. The element will start from one side. Content center. The elements will become on center on the page. Justify content flex end. So the elements will be at the end of the page. There is align content for vertical alignment. For example, align content for vertical alignment. Here is the example. Align content center. It will be in the center. Align content flex end. So you can also position a particular atom inside flex container. For this, we have align cell property. We can align some part or some element. So for that, we can use align self center. So we have aligned the fourth element to the center. Align content flex end. We have aligned to the end. You can pass following values in align self auto stretch center flex start flex end baseline initial inherit. In the demo provided by W3 schools, you can play with all these examples. They have provided stretch, basic, baseline, center, initial. That's very amazing. You can play with it. Moving even further, next we have is order. If you want to change the ordering of the items within Flex container, you can use order property that specifies the order of an atom relative to the rest of the items inside the same Flex container. Let's say to class 1, order 2, to class 2, order 3, to class 3, order 1, to class 4, order 3. So here we have order 1, order 2, order 3, order 4. Flex grow. The flex grow property specifies how much the atom will grow relative to the rest of the flexible atoms inside the same container. So it will define that how the atom can grow. So to 1 we use flex grow 1. To 2 we used flex grow 3. So it's grow 3 times. To 3 we have used flex grow. To it grows 2 times. To 4 again we have used 2. So it grows 2 times. Similarly, we have flex shrink property. The flex shrink property specifies how the atom will shrink relative to the rest of the flexible atom inside the same container. Thank you so much for watching this video.